Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 20. Three-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. So able to break through the initial contact and then down right near the 25. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. Prescott off play action. That is caught by Lamb. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 73 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Boy, CeeDee Lamb so prolific at Oklahoma catching passes like this from Kyler Murray, and he's doing it at the NFL level too.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Hey, Sunday. Fresno. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, check. I got him. Check, tight right. Solo out there, check the outs out there. 4 down, check.
They fake the give, now Mahomes. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes forced out to his left. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a
Niggas
first
get
down.
Mahomes and start running all over the fucking place. We don't give a fuck about them. We're gonna shut that shit down too.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And going deep for Hill. It's
Every nigga that play with
incomplete.
Mahomes do
Took
that
a
play.
shot, couldn't connect.
Run here up the middle.
Almost feels like anything you can do,
Running
we're
bullshit
going to
ass.
try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Let's go heavy. Let's go heavy.
We'll do it like this, man.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Oh, the ball
We'll do it
comes
like
out
that,
on the
yeah.
hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check. Here we go. Finish the game. Get in the weight room.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15.
They run the same fucking play, man. Nigga stuck, man.
Tyreek Hill.
Same Tyreek Hill on that little.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter.
All right, I got something for that shit too.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
We got something for that. We're gonna keep the ball out Mahomes' motherfucking hands.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You're going to let you keep on goddamn running and scrambling and throwing it up to Tyreek and all that extra shit. And
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Good footwork at the 30. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Seven, 7, our score after 1.
well, I will fucking try you.
First down, Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Fighting through it, he's got space.
One play at a time. Here we go.
Cowboys. Well, you don't become a 2-time rushing champion in this league without being able to shed some tackles, and Ezekiel Elliott does just that on this latest run. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Tyreek, damn. All that over the bullshit to Tyreek. I just need 1 pick.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline.
1 pick is over.
Kick it away.
That's big.
And
And
that
you
one will
Tyreek every
bounce
time, and
out
they
of the
got to go
back
back
of
to
the
the
end
distance and
zone,
shake
so
this
we
shit.
will start here at the
You know, this is much for
25.
Tyreek now. I'm gonna show you what I got. Hooker right here. Move him from right there. Put him right there. All right.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this
Lock up.
drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Man up on, yeah, come here.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the
Yeah, we're gonna
sack.
set that Tyreek shit down.
Micah Parsons able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
I'm going back to you. Hey, check yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Go
This
ahead,
is caught
Taz. Right,
inside
man.
the 15.
That shit,
And
that's
he
so
will take it
glitchy.
on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes.
Cool with me. How? I hate that Tyreek shit. Nobody gets to that Tyreek shit. Tyreek. Somebody else playing shit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, check 39. Check back 11.
Now it's Ryan. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, we got tight left. 4 down. Check. Hey, check back 11. Check it out.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Hey, check back 11. Check back 11.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Watch the screen, watch the screen. 21.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T. Hey, check Mike.
Here's Ryan.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
All day, baby. You're soft. Hey, take your soft self back to huddle. Soft self back there.
A quick throw here out wide to Pitts. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Single receiver. Hey, 59, ready? Over there. Single receiver. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. I'm coming. Hey, check.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Oh, no doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go, 47. Squeeze, double. Check Nick.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
On play action, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
And Kelvin Joseph that time in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Patterson on the carry. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Charles, when you talk about free safeties, I think one word comes to mind, range. And we saw an example of a rangy free safety right there.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's, they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Down
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Hey, check Michael.
They'll run on 1st down. Patterson, and he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Tighten up. Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. They're not ready for this, man.
On 2nd down, it's Patterson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
That's where you belong.
Ready. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Watch the run. They're running it.
Mike 55.
On the ground, this is Smith. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Mike 55. Check 55. Mike.
Hey, pick your game up. Deuce.
Watch it.
They'll run it now with Smith. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Get ready.
Davis. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. On the run, it's Smith. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. On the carry, here's Smith. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Keith Smith, excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man, 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup there on the run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Check 25.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. The give is to Elliott. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. To throw is Prescott. He'll get this to Elliott. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
A first down carry by Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Right there.
Play action now. Prescott.
All day, every day, any day.
And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. CeeDee Lamb there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
What is Tutu blanket? This Tutu or something like that. Oh, I thought you meant.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now it's Patterson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
3 buzz.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
You don't want none of that. Give me that. Pick up the ball.
Hey, check Mike 11. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh? Hey, check.
Now Ryan on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in by Cooper here. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Throwing, Prescott. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Final play of the half, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Spins past him. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
We're just about set to get back to it. Both teams making their final adjustments, and we'll head back to Atlanta and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Elliott running right through him. And now he picks up the spare. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 65 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's put that team on the bus.
On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Check 13. Check 13. Shift.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Watch 54. Hey, they scared.
Now Prescott. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Okay, baby, I see you.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Come on, let's go.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now it's Patterson.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 11.
Here's Ryan to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37.
Exit. Back. 39.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On second down now, it's Patterson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
22.
That's it. Big hit.
Off the play fake, here's Ryan. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Check.
All day, baby, all day.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. A first down throw for Prescott.
Watch the curl.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Throwing to start the drive. Ryan completes to Zacchaeus. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 4th quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get 1 more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Tight end right.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, check Mike.
Ryan will throw again. He's got a man. It's Tajay Sharp. Touchdown, Falcons. Tajay Sharp, 35 yards.
And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Pollard to return from the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play. So essentially, and look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check back 11, check back 11.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Mike Davis taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
He left me too much time, y'all.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21 all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Here's Prescott.
Check. Watch 54, watch 54.
And this one's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Stay with your man.
Hey, switch gears.
Prescott. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry.
Kill.
Mike,
Kill.
Mike's 5-4.
I smell fear in that offense.
To throw, Prescott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Dak. Flush to his right. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
47.
Defense, let's get out the field. Defense.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Here's Dak.
Push him back. Push him back.
He's got Elliott. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Prescott. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Strip that ball. Mike's 54.
4th down, Prescott.
Let's go, B. Let's go.
That's to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
Here we go, 46. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's
Here's Prescott. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And it's a big play there to secure the football. And, folks, we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Now it's Patterson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. First throw in overtime now for Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hey, check Mike 11. Check Mike 11.
Hey, here I come.
On 1st down, Patterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Once more, they turn to Patterson. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
You got him. You got him.
Check 4.
Here's Patterson. And He will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Space. That's mine. I got him. Wait. Hey, 59, ready.
Hey, check back.
Ryan. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
No. Off. 21.
Check 37.
51, sub. Ready to go.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
54, sub. 21.
Check Mike 11.
I'm coming for you, son.
Hey, check Mike 11.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They run with Patterson, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Patterson, and he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field.
Wait.
Hey, check Mike 11.
Night, sweetheart.
Hey, check Mike 11.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
Hey, check Mike 11.
Army.
4th down. Here's Ryan. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
Man, fuck. I let this nigga hang around. He came back. Man, this nigga suck. I let him hang around. I did that dumbass shit.
Check Mike 11.
Yeah. You don't want none.
Hey, check.
On the keeper, here's Ryan. And he stopped immediately there. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
Ready. 25. 53 is the mic. Watch twist. Check.
Kill.
Ryan keeps it on the sneak. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. It's our field. It's our field.
There's Garoppolo to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check 15, check 13.
To throw is Garoppolo. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they'll stop him at the 1-yard line, but small consolation there following the turnover. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Elliott will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check Mike 21. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Kill.
21.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Ross Dwelly. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. On 2nd down, it's Mitchell. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the 1st down. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
Check Mike 11.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And the 49ers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Randy Gregory showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now a give, right side. Mitchell, and across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on third. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. Wiggles free. And he's got some space here. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Great run there, but it looked like they were going to have him for the stop. He was able to push through. They didn't wrap up defensively.
No, they didn't. All credit to the runner for making it happen, breaking through some contact and going a long way. But the defensive guys, when they watch this on tape, they're not going to be real happy with themselves. They had a great opportunity that they let slip through their hands.
Prescott on first down. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
53's Mike. Here we go, here we go. 53's the Mike. 53.
Elliott running right. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
Let's go. Wide. We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together. 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Now Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Zerline now for the PAT. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
21.
Garoppolo on first down.
I got it.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
21.
Hey, check.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
In your face.
11.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. That's Samuel, caught left side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Let's go.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues.
Here we go. 180.
You better be afraid of me.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go. 180.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
It's gonna be a long.
6.
It's gonna be a long.
Garoppolo again. It's complete right side to Benjamin. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Check pass.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
here we go. Wait! Bring it! Bring it! Wait!
Check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Oh, here we go! Oh!
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
This was almost what I've heard referred to as a pick 12.
Pick 12, explain.
Well, you're talking about the 6 that they were trying to get.
Because they were so close
right?
to the end zone.
And now the 6 going the other direction. So when you take a look at teams on the march, they're in the red zone. Then after the interception, and it took a touchdown-saving tackle.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Yeah, can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Here we go.
A little more room here on 2nd and 6 from the 6.
Hey, check
11.
Check Mike 11. Hey.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really...
Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Wow.
And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
One Omaha.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. Come
12.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. It returns it right back to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And, oh, that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. Third down coming up. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Watch the pass.
Hey, check Mike 11.
Garoppolo now. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Let him know.
Garoppolo. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 112 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 11 yards out, and the Cowboys will add on to their lead. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here.
Mike 53.
We're going to 53.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Second and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
Hey, check.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Hey, check.
Hey, alert! Get that quarterback!
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Hey, check Mike
13!
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Prime time,
and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Check Mike 11.
Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Come on, QB, come on.
Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Check Mike 11.
Well, fellas, here we go.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
21. Here we go.
Hey, check Mike 11.
From the 45 on second down, Garoppolo. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone, and ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboys... defense. Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys. Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.